All right, so I've been playing around with different AIs and trying to make some simple games with them. And there's some really good stuff, and there's some obviously stuff that just doesn't work. So what I'm going to do is like I have a bunch of projects here. I'm not going to go through the code or anything. I'm going to tell you most of it is in free Pascal and or Lazarus, and some of it uses the PTC graph, and some of it uses Raylib. I'll try to see if I can guess what it is when I'm running them. I'm going to try and show you the best demos so far. So a lot of these are basically 100% AI generated games that I asked the AI to produce. And some of it came out pretty good. So I'll start with the ones that came out pretty good. So this is Quarks. This is like the 8-bit guys game. Let me see if I can get it to launch properly. Let's run it as administrator. Okay, now it's showing right. Let me bring it into view. And so this is all 100% AI generated. Uh, it uses, I think, it plays pretty much the same style as the 8-bit guys Quarks game. And so you can rotate the images falling and drop it. Use the spacebar to do a quick drop. And the whole object is to connect 3 in a row, I believe. Let's see if we can make that happen. Let me try it harder here. Okay, here we go. So when we make 3 in a row, it collapsed. And I think I also added the option to do diagonally. So that might speed up. Here we go. We're going to get 4 here. Yeah. Anyway, no sound effects or anything, but the basic logic, the score, the instructions, the title is all there. So that came out pretty good. That might be something I want to maybe manually update and add better graphics and sound. Let's look at another one that came out pretty good, and that would be the Space Invaders here. Uh, and the previous one was actually using Raylib. Some of these I have to run as administrator because they don't open up the proper size window. I don't know if that's a bug in Raylib or it's just the way it works at the moment. So Space Invaders here, like this is first try came out exactly like this. I didn't make any I didn't ask it to make any modifications or changes. No sound. It plays pretty fast, but like once you get used to it, you could actually clear the level. I played it several times, and the thing that's different here is lots of fire. You can wipe these guys pretty quick. Again, no sound. This is also free Pascal Raylib. I'm just going to quit there and let's check out uh, another one that's actually good. I think, yeah, Carnival. Carnival came out okay, and this one's also using Raylib. So this one has a nice title screen, and so this is a rabbit, this is a duck, this is an owl, uh, this is a 10 extra bullets, and yeah, this is you spell bonus and get additional bullets, I believe. So let's start. So you have to kill the pipes at the very top. So this does have some sound. I asked the AI to create the sound. It's terrible sound. So this is a duck coming down, and I killed it. Here's another duck coming down. They're supposed to be flying down, but the AI didn't quite get that right. But anyway, for the most part, it plays pretty good. This is something I could also enhance, but I think we covered most of the good ones. Let me see. Oh yeah, let's get to the bad stuff. Defender, it has some good qualities, but there's just some issues about it. All right. So I like the stars in the background. They're pretty good. And the ship, I like the effects on the ship and the way it flies and the way things explode. Now, one of the things that, so right here, if I kill this ship, it drops the humanoid, and I captured the humanoid and I landed him safely. Most of the time, the humanoids drop too fast, so if you're not close, you don't get them. So let's see, I missed this one. It was just too fast for me. Anyway, if you look at the top, there's supposed to be a mini map that basically tells you where everything is. The mini map is kind of stretched across the screen. It wasn't before, but it was floating around wrong. Anyway, I asked the AI to correct that, and the solution came up with was just basically to get rid of the small mini map and just stretch everything across the screen. So that's what happens sometimes. The AI can't solve things, so it just comes up with a totally different solution. Anyway, other than that, I think this looks visually looks pretty good. So all these are dynamically created shapes that the AI has produced from basic shapes. I like the explosions. So here's a. So it does have the feel of Defender, which is good. All right, so that's it for that. Let me show you one that's really awful. I tried several times. So this is just the first level of Donkey Kong, and it just couldn't get anything right. This is the best. So the barrels fall down wrong. Um, there's jumping doesn't work. I'm hitting the space bar. Jumping is not working. I shouldn't be able to climb half ladders, but yet here I go. And once I get the hammer, I shouldn't be able to climb ladders, but here I go. So there's a lot of things broken. Yeah, and again, the jumping doesn't work anywhere. I'm kind of stuck there, and I can't go up anywhere, and I fall down. Anyway, it's just broken all around. It's a difficult game to reproduce, I guess, for the AI, and there's just too many, you know, problems to solve that it couldn't figure out. And this is after like pointing out the flaws and asking it to recode and back and forth. Basically, at some point, I just give up. It's not going to figure this game out. All right, let's see what else did I miss here. Oh, Quix here. Let's run this. This ha this has a little bit potential, but it's not quite working right now. So this is not using Raylib, it's using the PTC graph uh, and free Pascal. But it I like the Quix is it didn't get that quite right. It This looks more like some kind of energy ball. But the whole concept of the game is if you try to like paint the screen and once you get to 75%, it you go to the next level and you're supposed to avoid those little red dots. Anyway, the screen painting doesn't work. It's obviously filling out more than it's supposed to, so that's an algorithm problem. Um, anyway, but it does have some nice effects with the quicks there. And when you do fill up 75%, nothing seems to happen. So it doesn't count the area that it filled by accident. Anyway, that's it. I think I covered most of the game. Oh, no, no, there's pinball. Pinball is truly awful as well. Okay, so this is in PTC Graph and Free Pascal. So the AI had problems with pinball as well. So just launching the ball, it still couldn't get it right. I gave up on it. The flippers don't reach far enough, so like most of the time the ball just goes straight down the middle, and there's no good play here. There's a lot of flaws in this. Yeah, done. Anyway, I think I've went over all the games. Yeah, that's all the games. Um, I think that's all the interesting. Oh, wait, I have one that's interesting. So this is not a game, but I did make a game out of it. So this is a demo for quad tree shape collisions. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. Uh, Let me just run the demo here. Here we go. So let me just add a bunch of shapes. Anyway, as you notice, the shapes that are turning red means that there's some kind of collision happening. So they're colliding into other shapes. So we can turn half the shapes on and off. We could add this mode. So this tells us whenever a shape is near the closest to the center there. So whatever shape happens to be the closest, it gets highlighted by a thicker square around it or rectangle. So, and if a lot of you just probably thinking, well, this could be used for some kind of asteroids game, right? And that's exactly right because I actually asked the AI to create an asteroids game, and here it is. And this one actually turned out pretty good also. This is using PTC Graph, but it got the mechanics right. It feels like you're playing asteroids. Things are exploding properly. Anyway, a lot of this stuff is just testing and trying things out with the AI. I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to show everybody if you want to try making some games with AI, this is the kind of results you can get. So the good thing is like it doesn't matter what programming language you're using, the AI doesn't care. It'll create something like that works or sometimes works. So if you know how to feed it good information, you'll probably get something better. If you don't know what to ask for, you'll probably get something like I've been getting where it kind of looks right, but it isn't. Anyway, play around with AI. You can make games with it.